Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Enigma Pro Wrestling. That's right, action, drama, fun. Are you guys ready for a wonderful afternoon of entertainment? We first ask that you please rise for the Star-Spangled Banner. Again, welcome to Enigma Pro Wrestling's New Year's Wrestlelution. We promise you action, drama, and fun. We'd first like to thank our sponsors for making this event possible, State Farm and our favorite State Farm agent, Blanca Macri, Little Caesars Pizza, Metro PCS, and ESPN West Palm. Are you guys ready for your first match? At a total combined weight of 450 pounds, Johan Ramses and Ace Mayhem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Enigma Pro Wrestling. My name is Eric Image. With me is TJ Price, and we are ready to bring you an excellent night of action, drama, fun. How you doing tonight, TJ?
I'm doing quite all right, Image. How about yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Well, we've got a huge card for you lined up tonight. Our first match here, as you can see, entering the ring right now, Johan Ramses with Ace Mayhem. They will be taking on the Guadalupe brothers, hometown favorites. Can't wait to get to the action.
Oh, I can. Believe me. The Guadalupes are going to come out and they're going to do the best they can. Ooh, I'm so afraid of that. The real star and the hot piece in this place tonight, Johan Ramses. Last time we saw him with Lone Rider take on, wasn't the Guadalupes?
It was the Guadalupes.
Without his partner, which we still don't know what happened. I'm thinking he's in a trunk somewhere.
And their opponents from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in a combined weight of 475 pounds, Stefan and Julio, the Guadalupe brothers.
Shameless promotion, Guadalupe. Come on, I thought you guys could be better.
You cannot argue with the fans here, and you can see that this crowd is electric. They love the Guadalupe brothers, and with good reason.
They don't know any better?
TJ.
Oh, come on.
It's way too early for you to start with that.
Oh, I don't think so. It's never too early. Never. Now, I will give the Guadalupe brothers credit. They have put on excellent shows up until this point. And if you can't already tell from all the hollering, screaming, and yelling, the fans are crazy about them. Maybe a little obsessive. Not quite sure.
Well, we're about to see the Guadalupes, like I said, the hometown heroes here in EPW, take on, once again, their rivalry with Johan Ramses and whoever he happens to be partnered with at the time.
Randy Eller, the senior official, breaking things up and separating the teams.
Looks like this is a powder keg waiting to go off.
Well, then let's blast it. That's right, folks. Guadalupe is once again shameless promoting.
You can't blame them for talking to the fans, TJ.
But how disrespectful is it actually yelling at them? I mean, come on. These are regular people. They don't need to be yelled at.
Senior official Randy Eller looking to get ready to start this matchup. And there goes Johan Ramsey's jaw-jacking with the fans.
Oh, of course he is. I mean, that kid's a spitfire, hands down. I think without, let's see here, Ace Mayhem, he could do this single-handedly.
I sincerely doubt that, TJ. But Johan Ramsey is going to be starting up against Stefan Guadalupe. Once again, the fans on fire for these Guadalupe brothers. And not quite the reaction that Johan Ramsey was hoping to get when he got up there.
Oh, these cretins. Come on. This is pure talent sitting on top of that second rope.
I wouldn't talk to the man's talent. I can't say that he's in any way a bad wrestler or a bad performer, but not exactly the best attitude.
I think he paid him off. I swear to it. I swear to it.
Both men circling each other, about to lock up for the first time. Collar and elbow tie-up, both men struggling, jockeying for position. Stefan Guadalupe catches a side headlock, back into a hammerlock. Nice single leg takedown.
I don't know.
Front face lock, Stefan brings him back up to his feet.
I think Stefan is a bit too greased up for this match. Did Randy Eller check before he got into the ring?
I'm sure Randy Eller is doing his job just fine, TJ.
I don't know.
Stefan showing that superb athleticism as he makes his way out of that hold and goes back to the side headlock. Johan Ramsey with a side headlock of his own. Guadalupe pushes him to the ropes, breaks it up. Big hip toss. Johan Ramsey lands on his feet. Oop. Spinning head scissors.
And you have to admit the athleticism of both men in this ring right now is just on par.
Absolutely amazing. This is the kind of action that you would see here in Enigma Pro Wrestling.
The only place for action, drama, fun.
Both men once again trying to get a feel for each other in this match. Side headlock takeover.
Now, if you remember, back in November, we saw the Ramsey brothers and the Guadalupe brothers for the first time going at it in this exact ring.
That's correct, and the Guadalupe brothers came out victorious in that match. And then once again, as you mentioned, last month, Johan Ramsey's partnered up with the Lone Rider and fought the Guadalupes again, and the same result.
I don't know what to say to that, honestly. I'm still under the impression the Guadalupes paid them off. They seem a little underhanded. I'm just saying. There's something shady.
That's just absurd, TJ. I have never seen anything but the best athleticism and sportsmanship from these men. Massive drop kick from Stefan Guadalupe. Both men looking to tag their partners in.
Oh,
Ace Mayhem here to square off against the big Julio Guadalupe.
Oh, and it's a meeting of the monsters. Look at that.
Yeah, movable object meets the irresistible force. Big sidewalk slam. And Julio drops the leg.
Oh, he's trying to make this quick. Nope, I don't think so. Ace Mayhem too tough to let that happen.
Only a 2 count as Julio brings Ace Mayhem back into his corner, tags in his brother.
Oh.
And here's the veteran tag team action. Guadalupe brothers been working together since they were kids. Still only a 2 count, just barely. Big knee to the gut. Takes all the fire out of Stefan Guadalupe's sails. But a single leg takedown into an ankle lock, into a side headlock. Never count the Guadalupe brothers out.
Never. You never should. Unfortunately, I don't know. My money's on Johan.
You really think that this time with Ace Mayhem, that's where Johan...
Especially with that capture suplex that just happened.
That was beautiful. That was excellent.
Oh, and a 2 count. I don't know. I think Randy Eller needs to be a little bit more even with his counts.
It's pretty obvious that this isn't going to end anytime soon, TJ. Johan Ramses with Stefan Guadalupe in the corner. Now he pulls him into his own corner, looking to tag in Ace Mayhem.
Oh, and the tactics from this kid. Look at this.
Ramsey's a veteran of the tag team division. Ace Mayhem, not so much. We haven't seen him too much here in Enigma.
Oh, and Ace Mayhem gloating to the camera.
That is a blatant choke on the ropes. Randy Eller gives him his 5 count.
Ooh, and a wild forearm to the back of Stefan.
I gotta say, this Ace Mayhem seems to be a beast.
Hard chop to Ace's torso. And another. What could Stefan be doing? The savagery.
The superior speed and tactics seem to be paying off for Stefan Guadalupe, but the power once again just seems to be
here we go.
In the favor of Ace Mayhem.
Ace Mayhem's got him up. What will happen now? And oh!
Massive power slam.
Did you see the ring almost break?
Definitely a little bowing in the wood there.
And a severe knee to the head.
Things might be looking dark for Stefan Guadalupe. Not even a 2 count.
How dare you? Things are looking dark for Stefan. How could you say that, Image?
I don't know what you're talking about, TJ.
We're just gonna sweep that one under the rug, right? Right? Every time, Image. Every time.
Johan Ramsey's in full control of this match.
Like he was from the get-go, this man is a tactical genius.
Knee to the gut. Fans trying to get Stefan Guadalupe back into this match.
Not gonna help.
Irish whip to the opposite corner.
And Johan comes running at him. Oh, and it stopped. Swung to the outside. Stefan on the second rope and a harsh kick to the back.
And stomps him back to the mat. This is what you see when 2 men have squared off quite as often as Stefan Guadalupe and Johan Ramses. They know all the tricks the other man has to pull off.
It's like a chess match, only, you know, with 2 big guys on the outside.
Moves within moves within moves. Johan Ramses bringing the pace of the match down just a little bit here.
The pace. He's bringing the pain to Stefan Guadalupe.
Randy Eller in position to see if Stefan Guadalupe wants to throw in the towel, but I sincerely doubt you're going to see that from these 2 men.
Well, unfortunately and fortunately, the Guadalupes are a tough team. Doesn't matter who they're against.
No argument here, TJ.
Never was one.
Julio Guadalupe desperate to get a tag in from his brother. Fans once again trying to get behind Stefan Guadalupe, trying to get that rush of energy to him.
So what you're saying is he's using a substance from not inside that ring? We need to talk to the officials on this one. This is insane. Why would they let people like that in this building?
The energy of the Enigma fans is the best performance-enhancing drug on the market. Big spinning head kick.
Well, that's all right. The fans are eating it.
Both men down and seemingly out. Both men trying to get to their corner. Will Stefan make the tag?
It was
Once
a
again,
big tag, and here comes Ace Mayhem and Julio Guadalupe.
again, the two big men going at it, but this time, not so much of an immovable force. Julio with a big Luthes press, and now he's just pounding on Ace Mayhem. Here comes Ramses, but Julio's ready for him.
That was actually kind of cute. Holy moly.
Excellent spine buster from the big man.
Oh, he is on fire, isn't he?
And a fireman carry into a Samoan drop.
Wonderful tactic by Johan Ramses, breaking up that count.
Double knee drop to the back of Julio Guadalupe's head.
And a
super
super
quick kick from Stefan. Came out of nowhere.
Wasn't that move made illegal last year? We've got to check the books on this one.
You can go ahead and check that. But I think we're about to see something amazing, something beautiful.
And he's down.
Stefan Guadalupe with a suicide dive to the outside on Ace Mayhem.
Bringing Ace Mayhem back to the ring, slides him right in for Julio to take. Oh, uh-oh. What's this?
Wait.
There's Tarver. There's Tarver.
Every single time.
Nope, not every single time, just the last two. Get your facts straight, Image, come on.
Why is he out here again interrupting this display of athleticism? What does Tarver want with...
Oh, and a hard right.
And the referee rightfully rings the bell. This one's going to be ruled a no contest, I'm sure.
European elbow to Julio's face. That was amazing. Oh, here comes Thrasher.
Here comes Thrasher.
Ace Mayhem and Johan Ramses.
Wait a minute. No. Every month, you have nothing to do with these two. Every month, it's someone else. All the people are here, Enigma Pro Wrestling. It's all about the fans. And you take it away from them every month.
See, that's where you're wrong, Thrasher. That's where you're wrong. I didn't do this in spite of these fans. I did this for one person, and you might think that one person is me, but it's actually you. You see, in Enigma Pro Wrestling, it's something new and it's something fresh, and you do this for the fans. You worry about the fans, and you love these people every single time you come out, and they cheer for you because you're a legend. The Headbangers were legends. You can clap for that. But see, here's the thing. Legends usually do the same thing. They die. But your legend does not have to ever die, because we have beat each other all over this room, in front of these fans, in front of your family. And we're both still standing here for one reason, because the truth is, I can't beat you. And I'm man enough to admit that. I can't beat you. But here's the thing. We don't have to hurt each other. We don't have to beat each other up.
What are you trying to say? Today, Junior.
I got it. No, I got it. Here's the thing. I've been going crazy for the past 3 years trying to figure out what is my problem. Why did I lose everything? It's because I went against the machine instead of joining it. See, here, you drive Enigma Pro Wrestling because your name is synonymous with greatness, winning the tag team championships in WWE from legends. Your name, the Headbangers, are synonymous with greatness, and why would I not want you to stand next to me?
Next to you?
Do you understand what I did in WWE? Every legend that any one of these people here, though my run may have been short, but I have destroyed anyone you have ever looked up to, or anyone who's ever autographed you ever wanted, or t-shirt you ever worn. I have destroyed, but except the Headbangers. Now, today, on this day, you and I can do something that's never been done. Michael Tarver and the Thrasher of the Headbangers, the most dangerous, craziest, psychotic, fun, knocking people out, doing it their way tag team ever in the history of professional wrestling, the Headbangers. One half of you standing next to me. and we can destroy everything.
You know what? I've had one person stand next to me for the past 20 years. And funny as it may be, he's here today watching the show. Let me see if I can get him out. Mosh, are you back there? By any chance?
No way. No, he's not here. He can't be here. Mosh cannot be.
Oh, well, they go.
Whoa! Mosh and Thrasher from the Headbangers, the people, the guys I used to watch beat up the Legion of Doom, the guys I used to watch.
Tarver, shut up. Look, you make a lot of sense. You make a lot of sense. All I've been hearing is Enigma Pro Wrestling is all about the fans. But at the same time, you got to do something for yourself. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and go, what are the fans doing for us? Sometimes morons like him make a little bit of sense. With that being said,
Oh, this is better than on TV. This is better than Monday Night Raw. I get to see this in the ring, face to face. The headbang. Oh my God! Are you serious? Are you serious? I used to watch that every single Monday night. I've watched him do that to every legendary tag team in this business. Do you know what we can do here in Enigma Pro Wrestling? Are you serious? Michael Tarver and the Headbangers. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Oh.
Michael Tarver, Enigma Pro Wrestling. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. There's only the headbanger way.
TJ, what have we just seen here tonight?
Oh, I don't know, about 20 years of has-beens trying to break back in.
What are you talking about? This is the reunion of the Headbangers.
It was, but come on, Tarver is it. And look what they did. They just have some teen angst that they need to get over, some repressed emotions and memories. How could they do that to a man like Tarver?
You're going to sit here and look me in the eye and tell me after the months we've been out here and the things we've seen Michael Tarver do to the fans, to the wrestlers, to Thrasher, you're going to tell me he didn't deserve that?
No, that is the exact same thing that Thrasher has gone through. It's only been tossed in his face. Ooh, life-ending injury, career-ending.
Is going to pay for that.
Exactly. See? And it's the fans.
Well, we'll see how this develops here, ladies and gentlemen. I can say that Michael Tarver is not one to take a beating lightly. Let's go up to Jesse Furman for the introduction to our next match.
Are you guys ready for your next match? Just a reminder before we get to that match, there's still some hot Little Caesars pizza left, so please join the lobby to enjoy some hot Little Caesars pizza. This next match is scheduled for one fall. From Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Senior Entertainment.
Senior Entertainment, another new face here in Enigma Pro Wrestling. Looks like we're starting off the new year with a bunch of new talent. A lot more action, drama, fun. Excited to see what's going on with this young man.
Now, let's not forget that the Action Zone, which we're broadcasting from, is brought to you by your local State Farm agent, Blanca Lopez Macri.
Absolutely. You can visit her at BlancaIsMyAgent.com. You can, of course, join in on the action at EnigmaProWrestling.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, obviously on YouTube. You can find us on Vimeo.
And his opponent from Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 255 pounds, Dino Bravo Jr.
And yet another new face, Dino Bravo Jr. Always good to see a second-generation wrestler in that ring.
I guess so. I'm not quite sure, because last time that guy was relevant was 1980s. But let's hope his kid got the same genes. He sure looks like he could put on a mean match.
No respect for the history of this sport, TJ.
I respect it. I've read it. I don't remember it.
Senior Entertainment going right for Dino Bravo Jr.
Oh, he's just bringing the fire, spitting it.
Dino Jr.'s fighting back. Big Irish whip and a reversal. The ring almost moved
I think
with
it
the
did.
force of that impact.
I saw it jump at least a good 2 inches.
It definitely shook the posts.
Dino Bravo Jr. trying to put Senior Entertainment over the top rope.
Nothing for him here. Bravo
Posturing.
Jr. stalking
There we
his
go.
opponent, and this time up and over goes Senior Entertainment.
Well, it looks like he came to make a statement. Oh, and he did. Now, I don't know about you, Image, but these two seem to look like they know what they're doing. I think this, oh, and Dino Bravo Jr.'s face into the ring post.
Senior Entertainment turning the tides on this match.
Senior Entertainment tossing Dino Bravo Jr. back into the ring and goes for a quick count.
Just a 2 count. If it didn't work the first time, what makes you think it'll work the second time?
Ingenuity.
Back into the corner goes Senior Entertainment. Whips to the opposite corner. Bravo Jr. impacts hard, and a clothesline from behind brings him down to the mat. Another quick kick out. Bravo Jr. trying to fight back. Big body slam on Senior Entertainment. And drops the elbow for the exclamation point. Once again,
I think that was driving the point home. Don't you, Image?
absolutely. Boot to the gut. Once again, this back and forth action. Neither man can get the advantage for very long.
Oh, and a bulldog
Right out of
from
the
Dino
corner.
Bravo Jr. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this guy's hair is a little fake. What about you? You think so? I'm into pro beauty tips here. Come on.
I wouldn't know about that, TJ. I'm more interested in the action going on in the ring than whether or not a man dyes his hair. Another cover to no avail. Looking for a big suplex, and he gets it. Once again, bringing Senior Entertainment up to his feet. Once again, looking for the suplex, but Senior Entertainment turns it into a snapmare takeover. Reverse chin lock. Senior Entertainment wanted to fight this match at his pace, not letting Dino Bravo Jr. take control.
You know, what is it with all the mask guys thinking they can just push over everybody that's not cool enough to wear one? I'm cool. I don't need a mask. Look at this guy.
Those masks represent generations of history and legacy in the lucha libre tradition, TJ.
Dino Bravo Jr. getting Senior Entertainment up. And a reversal. Here we go.
Entertainment slips out.
I guess he's going to show him how to do it right. Such the cool guy. And a reversal. Boot to the stomach. Oh, here we go.
Once again, Bravo Jr. going for it. Big power bomb with authority. That might just be it, ladies and gentlemen.
And a kick out.
Senior Entertainment still got a little bit of fire under him.
You have to wonder, for a second-generation wrestler, does he have what it takes to put somebody like Senior Entertainment down?
Might have with that nasty DDT.
Winner of the match, Dino Bravo Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, barring any more interruptions from Tarver or anybody else in the back, we've got another match coming up for you. Another man making his return to Enigma Pro Wrestling. He's had an impressive couple of months here. Johnny the Muscle, undefeated, big man. He was December's ESPN West Palms Wrestling.
Are you guys enjoying New Year's Wrestlelution? Just want to take a moment to thank our special sponsors to make this event happen. Little Caesars Pizza. We hope you're enjoying the pizza there in the lobby. It smells delicious. This next match, scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 350 pounds, Johnny the Muscle.
Now, there's one man I would truly be afraid to meet on the street. It would be this guy.
Absolutely, TJ.
It's actually kind of refreshing. Everybody else is a joke. Come on, this is the real talent here. This is the guy that puts fear into the hearts of every single fan here.
Well, I can't argue with that with you on that, TJ. This guy has made an impressive showing. He has been a force to be reckoned with here in Enigma Pro Wrestling. As I said, undefeated thus far. He was December's ESPN Pro Wrestler of the Month. And he faces yet another newcomer here tonight at Enigma Pro Wrestling's New Year's Wrestlelution.
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 237 pounds, Tony Vegas.
And here we go. Look at this.
Charismatic young individual here with Tony Vegas.
Well, he's got the look. He's got the panache. But can he handle Johnny the Muscle?
Well, I would say it's any man's game here in Enigma Pro Wrestling, but once again, with the streak that Johnny the Muscle has been on, I don't like his chances.
And here we go. They're sizing each other up. You can definitely see the size and weight difference between the two.
And here you might see the strength difference as Johnny the Muscle asserting himself. Tony Vegas not afraid, though. Steps right up to the big man and steps right back. Not quite as much authority there from Tony Vegas.
Oh, and an elbow to the kidney. Barely phased Johnny the Muscle, though. This guy's got to come up with a bit more than that.
Johnny the Muscle reverses. Tony Vegas ducks the clothesline. Comes up with a forearm.
And Johnny the Muscle tells him denied.
Still nothing for him. Cannot bring the big man off his feet. Johnny the Muscle swings for another clothesline.
Oh.
Big drop kick brings the big man down.
Now, who'd have thunk he'd have had that? That is an awesome thing to see from a guy Johnny Vegas' size.
Tony Vegas jumping 7 feet in the air to catch Johnny the Muscle in the head. Big swinging neck breaker. I don't think I've seen Johnny the Muscle quite at this much of a disadvantage, but Tony Vegas still hurting. Still reeling from the power of the big man.
Well, as you can see, it's going to take a lot more to bring Johnny the Muscle down.
In firm control of this match is Johnny the Muscle. Big headbutt brings Tony Vegas down to his knees and then to his back. Tony Vegas might be looking to roll out of the ring here to escape the big man.
Oh, I don't think so. Johnny the Muscle's got an elbow to the back of the head for him. Merry Christmas. Was that a 1 count? Wow.
Just barely a 2 count.
Tony Vegas still has the power to get out?
Seems like he might be working just on instinct and the steam left in the engine. Johnny the Muscle stalks Vegas into the corner. Heavy shots to the breadbasket.
Well, unfortunately for this newcomer, he came up against Johnny the Muscle.
Again, Johnny the Muscle heavily in control of this match.
Have you noticed how he systematically has attacked Tony Vegas?
Absolutely. This is the kind of match we've seen from Johnny the Muscle so far. But Tony Vegas still has the power to kick out. Still working to keep himself into this match. Blocks the big heavy haymaker. Fires back with one of his own.
There has to be something special with Tony Vegas because he has retaliated almost every single time.
Big power slam from Tony Vegas. I did not see that coming. That was incredible.
That was amazing. Could Tony Vegas be the new hot heat here in EPW?
Johnny the Muscle doesn't know how to react. Big spear from Tony Vegas.
And it certainly drove the big man down.
And
Tony
just
Vegas
like that,
for the win.
just like that, Johnny the Muscle's undefeated streak is over.
The winner of the match, Tony Vegas.
What an incredible upset from newcomer Tony Vegas, dethroning the undefeated streak of Johnny the Muscle, a man nearly twice his size.
It's all right. It looks like Tony Vegas paid for it with every ounce of his body. But then again, so did Johnny the Muscle.
They'll be feeling the results of this match come tomorrow and for a week to come. They might be feeling it next month.
Now, if you're curious, you can text 84483 and text Enigma to get discounts, coupons, and up-to-date information.
Make sure to check with your carrier as regular charges may apply.
And we'd like to stress, do
This
not
next match
try this at home.
is a tag team match, and it's scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring from Torreon, Mexico, weighing in at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Gigante and Tupac.
Look at the size of Gigante.
Another monster.
That guy is huge. I'm shocked. I'm stunned. Holy moly, Image. I didn't think something like that existed.
Tupac is not a small man, but his partner here tonight, Gigante, dwarfs him.
But as always, the crowd eats it up.
Tupac, yet again, a hometown hero here in Enigma Pro Wrestling. The fans absolutely love this guy, and with good reason. He puts on an amazing show every time he gets out here for these fans.
It's another reason why ECW brings you the action, drama, and fun.
And their opponents, hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada, at a combined weight of 460 pounds, Yo Pimps!
Wait, what? This is gonna be awesome. Look at these two.
I'm not entirely sure what to make of this.
Oh, they're shiny. I like it.
As we continue the New Year's Resolution, cavalcade of newcomers. The Yo Pimps here to take on Gigante and Tupac.
And they're not taking crap from anybody. Look at that. Don't hate the players, folks. Hate the game. I'm sure it's been tough out there. That's why they're here with EPW. Well, here we are. Tupac and Gigante sizing at least one half of Yo Pimps as they make their way circling the ring.
Fans waiting for these two men to get into the ring and begin the action. Gigante and Tupac and senior official Randy Eller waiting.
They're just so shiny. I can't help but be drawn to look at them.
You've always been easily distracted, TJ.
Almost. But that's all right. I'm fairly certain this match is going to be awesome.
I can't disagree with you, TJ. Because I've seen this Tupac wrestle all over Florida. And he always brings an entertaining match.
That is actually an understatement that we have to agree on. Oh, they're exchanging words from afar. Oh, Yo Pimps asking for green cards now. I think they're in the wrong neighborhood for
What
that
an
for once.
offensive statement.
And another hometown hero, Tupac, rallying the troops behind him to show that these guys have no place here.
Fans excited to see this match. Wait. The Yo Pimps not quite getting the reaction.
Told you, they're in the wrong neighborhood. If they would have gone about 4 or 5 blocks to the north, they'd have been fine.
Finally, this match seems to be just about to get underway.
And Yolo just tagged in Rick James Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
tag team.
apologize for we had some technical difficulties there.
Boy, howdy did we.
So we've got the Yo Pimps, Rick James and Yolo Dark facing off against Gigante
and Tupac. Rick James Jr.
Sorry, once again having technical difficulties with the mic here. My apologies, friends.
Just bringing it to Gigante. Big boot to the face.
Surprising to see.
Yolo hands off. Come on, man. Come on. He was doing the right thing. And the tag in. Yolo coming in and Rick James Jr. coming out.
Yolo talking trash.
Hey, that's what the Pips do.
And keeping the referee distracted with the double team effort on the corner on Gigante.
Just trying to do the right thing, man. I think we saw an instance of that earlier.
Rick James Jr. setting up for a big suplex. Brings Gigante over. Barely a 2 count.
Rick James Jr. with a rear chin hold on Gigante. Don't you like the fact that these two have figured out how to separate him from Tupac? You get the big man down and you keep him down. That's how Rick James would have done it.
Well, it seems as if the Pips may have a little bit more experience working as a team here than Gigante and Tupac.
That we know of, because once again, they've kept Gigante from Tupac.
This is true, and with good reason. Big side suplex. Once again, cutting the ring in half, keeping Gigante close to their corner, but Gigante kicks out with authority.
Looks like they can't keep the man down.
Still pushing and fighting his way, trying to get to his corner, trying to get to his partner.
And a huge forearm to the back from Yolo.
Yolo going for a body slam. Brings the big man up and down.
I'm still shocked. That is one big Mexican. I've never seen anybody that size.
High leaping leg drop from Yolo. Again, Gigante just powering out. Just falls short of the tag. Yolo picking a fight.
That was a playful shot, Image. Come on, you just saw that.
Just mocking his opponent. Once again, cutting Gigante off. And again, the double team efforts. The cheap shots from the outside from Rick James Jr. Gigante fighting out with that power. Once again, gets to the corner, this time tagging in Tupac.
And here we go.
Yolo looking to come in with a clothesline. No effect on Tupac with that knife edge chop. Tupac backing Yolo up into the corner, or into the ropes, my apologies. Big backdrop.
Oh, and Tupac playfully caressing Rick James Jr.'s face. How sweet was that?
Returning the favor from earlier on in the match. Rick James Jr. out, picking a fight with Tupac, not taking kindly. A blatant choke on the second rope. Referee has got to get control of this match.
Oh, and here we go. Looks like a suplex. Up. Oh, Tupac reverses.
Tupac holding on.
Traps Yolo. Oh, but he's got the bottom rope. Yolo being the smart man, having ring presence.
Small package
And a tag in. Here comes Rick James Jr.
Again, it seems the veteran tag team here, or at least the more experienced tag team that we know of.
How about the more
Big double
creative?
clothesline.
Okay, I said that a little late. My bad.
Rick James Jr. looking for a tag. He seems to be in the wrong corner. Now he seems to have found his partner, but he might have spent all that energy trying to tag the empty corner. Both men make the tag. Gigante and Yolo come in, back at it. This time Gigante comes out of the corner with authority.
It looks like he's not playing games anymore.
Big clotheslines, nearly takes Yolo's head off 3 times in a row. Fireman's carry, what's he gonna do with him here?
Oh, he's gonna hit him with his own partner.
Uses Yolo's feet to knock down Rick James Jr. Big airplane spin. Slams him to the mat.
And here comes Tupac up to the top rope.
Where's Tupac going?
And
Big
down.
Splash.
And it's over with. Gigante and Tupac win. Can you believe that?
Absolutely, as I said, Tupac always.
The winners of the match, Gigante and Tupac.
I don't know, Image. I think Gigante needs to be put into a sideshow. That man is too big for his own good. I think he's even taller than Johnny the Muscle.
Well, he was definitely too much for the Yoke Pimps good.
I think they're coming to some type of agreement here, Image.
The agreement is that Rick James Jr. and Yolo don't want any more of this match. They have had enough.
What was that, guys? Oh, you out? He told me.
And I do believe that Tupac and Gigante deserve a little bit of celebration inside that ring. Rick James Jr. and Yolo still not getting any respect from the fans.
That's
You got to
okay.
give it to get it.
It's hard out there for people like that. At least they walked away standing.
Anyone you can walk away from, DJ. Yep.
We broke into this business, a man who we thought and respected was our friend. Thrasher was there. Our first day when we started training to get in this business. And then today, out of nowhere, he decided to sell out.
Oh, I guess they go.
But I'll tell you what,
I really don't know.
next month, in this ring, right here, in this arena, for Enigma, Stefan and Julio, we're calling the headbangers out.
Wow. Hey, guess what? It's a
Y'all want to see that?
years experience and 3 awesome moves. This is going to be great next month. I can't wait.
Hey, Thrasher, you can call Marsh. We're challenging you. Next month, if you got the balls, we'll be in this ring.
You know, I think they're more than willing to prove the fact that they've got the cash and prizes for it. Calling it a hunch. What about you, Image?
Well, I got to say, with a tag team as experienced with the caliber of talent that the Headbangers bring to the ring, I hate to say that they're out of the Guadalupe's league, but it might just be the case. But one thing I know about the Guadalupe brothers is they never back down from a fight. They never shy away from a challenge. It's going to be an excellent match, TJ.
Oh, Image, you got a little brown stuff on your nose right now talking about the Guadalupes.
That's classy.
Yep, keep it classy.
And let's head back up to Jesse Furman for our next match.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. From Puerto Rico, weighing in at 255 pounds, Ralphie Rex.
Ralphie Rex returning to Enigma Pro Wrestling after a 5-month absence due to an injury.
He's looking lean. He's looking mean. It looks like he can do some damage.
Definitely seems to be in ring shape, ready to fight.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you had said there was one superstar that was in Enigma Pro Wrestling, would you not agree it was him?
Well, he's definitely one of the many high-caliber talents that make Enigma Pro Wrestling great to watch.
Bubba?
And his opponent, deep from the mountains of North Carolina, weighing in at 282 pounds, Big Bad Ross.
Now, the last time we saw Big Bad Ross, wasn't he fighting with Little Johan?
He was tag team partners with Johan Ramses last month. Here he comes out for singles action against the returning Ralphie Rex.
Well, at least we know that these two are going to put down some pound.
Two big men, two talented men going up against each other. This promises to be a great match to bring us back from halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank you for joining us here at Enigma Pro Wrestling. My name is Eric Image. Alongside me is TJ Price. We are broadcasting from the State Farm Action Zone, brought to you by Blanca Lopez Macari, our favorite agent. You can visit her at blancaismyagent.com.
Uh-oh, they're sizing each other up. Look at this.
Be sure once again to follow us at enigmaprowrestling.com. Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, obviously on YouTube, and on Vimeo.
And it looks like it's a stalemate so far. How do you think these two men will get around each other's defenses? Find that weakness in the armor.
Well, I have a feeling this is going to be a display of power, TJ.
I think it's going to be a titty twister. Just call it a hunch. Purple Nurple, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
Sadly I do, TJ. Big Bad Ross showing a little bit of extra power here in the beginning of the match. I have a feeling these two are going to be sizing each other up for the entire match, each one trying to outdo the other, trying to outpower the other. Back to a collar and elbow tie-up. Big Bad Ross once again forcing Ralphie Rex into the corner. Welcome back to Enigma Pro Wrestling, Ralphie Rex. Rex up to the second rope. Big forearm. Launching himself halfway across the ring, hitting the ropes with a big clothesline.
And the big man will not go down. Look at that. Oh, and third time's a charm.
This time Ralphie Rex coming off of his feet to bring Big Bad Ross off of his. Ralphie Rex just stomping on Big Bad Ross. Ross seems to have lost control of this match. And once again, the power game comes into play.
Oh, but a reversal from Big Bad Ross has him back in the action. Don't count the cowboy out just yet.
Ross hitting the ropes. Spinebuster stops him dead in his tracks. Ralphie Rex with an impressive showing.
I guess he's ready to rock the house after his 5-month hiatus.
Showing no ring rust here is Ralphie Rex. up to the top rope, all the way up. Oh! Big senton bomb off the top rope. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. It is over.
It is.
Winner of the match, Ralphie Rex!
And I said it before. Welcome back to Enigma Pro Wrestling. Wait a minute. What is it? What is this?
¿Qué clase de basura eso?
I got that joke. Did you, Image?
Cállate la boca!
And that one too. I understood that one. Who is this guy?
I'm not quite sure, TJ.
Yo soy elegante. Yo no soy blanco basura. Yo soy Red Lobster. Tú eres Taco Bell.
See? He's speaking your language now, Image.
Food.
Taco Bell.
Yo soy dinero. Tú eres fondillo.
Ooh. Oh, and Ralphie Rex is just laughing at this one. This guy does look a little bit like a joke.
Does this show come with subtitles, TJ?
No.
Hey. No. I am here to show the Taco Bell crowd to
Oh, wow. This guy's really making a statement.
what a real entertainer, a real announcer, a real caballero is like.
Caballero. Hey, what does
Tú
that mean,
que
Image?
peste, fondillo.
You got me, TJ.
Mira eso, mira esta familia, qué feo ese. Mira esto, mira, mira.
Oh, and look at that. It looks like this guy's really interested to show him what it's like to be a true man.
And now he's biting Ralphie Rex. Who is this guy? What is going on here?
I don't care who he is. He's got class. He's got style. He's got panache. Not to be confused with pistachio.
I don't even know what to say to that, TJ.
It's apropos. Don't worry about it.
Hold on a second. Senior official Randy Eller seems to be officiating this match. Have we started a match? Is Ralphie Rex facing his second match back from his hiatus?
All right, look at him go.
We apologize, fan. I have no idea who this guy is.
I don't think it matters. This guy's great.
He seems to be crushing Ralphie Rex.
With his butt.
Indeed, with his butt.
And he's saying it's no problem. Look at the gift he's giving to this crowd. It's okay, Image. I would be speechless too if I was in the presence of such an awesome thing.
That is one way to put it, TJ.
Oh,
That
it's
is
the only way to put it.
absolutely one way to put it. Is this guy wrestling in a tuxedo? This just dawned on me.
That's all right.
Ralphie Rex trying to fight back, but the tuxedo. Seriously, he's wrestling in a tuxedo. What? I don't even know.
That's all right.
So make sure that you announce a 20-minute time. Yes. And then once you see the super count, count 10 seconds. There's 10 seconds left. Exactly. Got it. Take your time.
His secret weapon, apparently.
Oh, he's
crotch.
calling his. Ooh. Can we say that?
An impressive trailer hitch.
Actually, I'm getting word from the back that this is the infamous Max Chicago.
This is Maxwell Chicago?
Yes, it is. And boy, howdy, am I glad he's here.
Well, Maxwell Chicago with an impressive trailer hitch, and now just blatantly choking Ralphie Rex.
Some people you just have to choke. You, I'd like to chop in the throat, but it's okay.
Well, Happy New Year to you too, TJ.
Did you miss me?
Crowd trying to bring Ralphie Rex back into this, his second match of the night, second match in a row. He never even made it back to the dressing room before Maxwell Chicago came out here and apparently started his own match with Ralphie Rex.
Hey, it's all right. This is definitely a welcome back type of situation for Ralphie Rex, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. I've said it twice now, but welcome back to Enigma Pro Wrestling.
Who'd have thunk
Ralphie
that somebody
Rex.
of this caliber? Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? Maxwell Chicago seeming tentative to get himself up to that top rope.
Oh, almost.
Oh. I think he caught himself, TJ.
I think he's trying to catch his breath right now. Just be warned, do not try this at home.
If there is any better example of this. Maxwell Chicago missing the elbow drop from the bottom rope.
Did you see the velocity of that elbow drop?
I can definitely
Holy
say I
moly.
have never seen that before.
Just be glad Ralphie Rex moved. I thought we would have had to call the ambulances, and it would have been bad. But nope, Max Chicago, you could tell he pulled the punch.
Max Chicago still writhing in pain from missing that elbow drop. Ralphie Rex trying to rally the troops, trying to get some steam in the engine, trying and succeeding with a huge clothesline.
Speaking of steam, did you hear that scream? That was amazing.
Big body slam coming from Ralphie Rex. But he seems to be out of gas here. Maxwell Chicago now begging at the ropes to the fans for help.
Begging, he's talking to him, pleading with him. Please like me. And there's
Sit out
that
flapjack. And Ralphie Rex wins his second match in a row, returning.
Winner of the match, Ralphie Rex.
despicable Ralphie Rex. How dare he do that to someone so sophisticated, so high society like Maxwell Chicago?
Well, all I can say, TJ, is Maxwell Chicago, welcome to Enigma Pro Wrestling. Ralphie Rex with an amazingly impressive showing here tonight. First night back from a 5-month hiatus and wins 2 matches back to back.
And it looks like Maxwell Chicago is finally crawling out of the ring. Image, go help this man back.
No, TJ, I need to stay here and entertain the fans with you. Seriously, he's wrestling in a tuxedo. What is
Kind of. That is spectacular. I want to know who his tailor is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match will have a 20-minute time limit.
Uh-oh. Wait, these things are timed?
Coming first to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Johnny Vandal.
Oh, I felt the arrogance in here just raise. Here we go.
Vandal, one of the brashest, most arrogant young men in this sport.
It's kind of impressive.
This guy is so full of himself that he turned down catering backstage, TJ.
How? I am in awe of such a gesture. Maybe he was actually thinking about the other guys when turning down catering. Yeah, no, I don't get the joke. You'll be all right, Image, I promise. Eventually you'll get funnier.
Maybe. Coming from you, TJ.
It's a
And
compliment.
his opponent, from Space Cat Mountain, weighing in at 185 pounds, Lince Dorado.
Oh, the infamous and famous Lince Dorado. Wow.
Another wrestler making their return here to Enigma Pro Wrestling. Another favorite with the fans, Lince Dorado.
What is it with everybody in a mask just jumping around like a grasshopper? Oh, grasshopper, me good wrestler.
Again, TJ, I've explained this to you. Those masks come with decades of tradition.
Backflipping? Can he do a backflip?
I'm sure he could.
And partial. No, not going there. Not going there.
I
Not
believe
going
the
there.
better question is, TJ, can you do a backflip?
I tried once into a swimming pool. It was amazing. Once.
There were no survivors.
Nope, not one.
Lince Dorado here to square up against Vandal.
Vandal looks like he's a no-nonsense kind of guy. And Lince is already calling the match.
And our ever unbiased senior official, Randy Eller. Lince Dorado seems to be ready to start this match, and Vandal seems to be ready to powder out.
I was calling a timeout.
There are no timeouts in wrestling. I'm pretty sure we covered that.
Come on. You know the tactic. You didn't think Vandal didn't want to look at himself in a mirror real quick? Come on.
Well, I'm sure, but I don't see any mirrors outside at ringside here.
I'm wondering if he's actually questioning the use of the mask. I mean, he's so pretty. Ooh. Why does this guy have to have a mask? Is he too ugly for me to actually face?
TJ, no one could ever say that you do not have an active imagination.
Active, please.
Vandal playing games here with Lince Dorado, trying to get under his skin.
Do you think it's working? Is this like an exfoliating tactic?
What is with you and the beauty products today?
They're pretty. Shut up.
If you try to sell me Avon after the show, TJ, I'm going to be very upset.
Boy, do I have a deal for you. Listen, it's easy. It's fun. All right, Vandal finally ready.
Oh, okay. Well, this is good. And once again, Vandal powdering out.
Oh, that was awesome. That's like a psych back in the 90s. Yeah, I'm ready to wrestle. Psych. I love it.
Again,
the
Vandal
crowd is loving it. Listen to him.
Now he's ready. TJ, I believe now Vandal is ready.
Vandal's been ready. He's waiting for Lince to be ready. What you don't know is that telepathically, wow, I messed that up twice. Telepathically, Lince told him, I'm not ready. Please, can you call timeout for me? It'll be embarrassing.
Ah, is that what happened?
I think so. Yes, that's exactly what just happened.
Lince Dorado getting under the skin of Vandal, and this time it's Lince Dorado who decides that Vandal is not ready to wrestle.
It's that telepathic link again. Vandal's like, are you sure you're ready? He goes, nope, I'm going to toss you out.
A little bit of showing off for the fans.
Aww.
Because if Vandal isn't going to entertain them, someone has to.
Can you hear it? The crowd just hates that. Everything that Lince is doing, the crowd is just not liking.
The crowd definitely enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
And now Lince dragging
sure.
Vandal back into the ring, but Vandal ready for him, stomps him on his way in.
Well, this looks more like the no-nonsense Vandal that we're used to. Hard right to the head. I think that little game of slap and tickle has finally gotten to Vandal.
It seems like it, TJ. Hard knife-edge chop reverberating through the American Polish Club.
Yeah, we heard it all the way over here.
And a return of the favor from Lince.
Sending Vandal into a different corner. Or he just likes it there because it's prettier.
And again, Vandal trying to escape, trying to find any solace. But Lince says he's not quite done yet. Lince going around the world, it seems. Asking for...
Oh, how dare he, that beast.
Lince biting Vandal in the corner.
That
and
is
then
just
the
uncalled
knife-edge
for.
chop.
Vandal may need to get checked for rabies after this. I'm just saying.
That's just insulting, TJ.
Yes, it is.
Lince with a huge head scissors takeover and a standing drop kick. Tips up and ready for more action, but once again, Vandal finds himself on the outside of the ring and away from the fight. Trying to get even further distance.
Oh, and he told him no, bad boy.
Lince Dorado will have none of Vandal's tactics anymore as he drags him back to the ring with a punch to the face for good measure. And then introducing Vandal to the ring steps. And a double axe handle from the same ring steps.
And a reversal. Ooh, and a hard shot to Lince's chest from Vandal. Here we
Vandal
go again.
coming in.
Oh, Vandal
Nobody
right
home.
into the ring post.
Lince with the agility of a cat.
What? Vandal's
Catching
helping him
himself.
up. What are you talking about? Come on, didn't you see that? Oh!
Leaps off of the second rope, lands on his feet, and takes Vandal down.
Lince sitting with a sad fan, probably consoling her. Randy Eller checking on Vandal.
Randy Eller's getting to the point where he's going to have to count these men out, but Lince saves him the trouble,
How
bringing Vandal back
considerate.
into the ring.
Seriously, how considerate after biting a guy's chest, slapping his tuchus.
Lince now giving Vandal yet another tour of the ring, pillar to post.
4.
Vandal being introduced intimately to that turnbuckle. And a big backdrop, lays him out in the center of the ring, goes for the pin.
Oh, and a 2 count.
Vandal doesn't even know where he was.
Yes,
That
he
had
does.
to be just instinct.
He's right there. He knew that too.
That telepathic link again, TJ?
No, that's just great ring tactics. I could have told you that one. Classic textbook.
Vandal coming in hard. Again finds no one home. The speed of Lince just seems to be running circles around Vandal.
Can you not see the long game in this? Vandal's doing all of this on purpose. Just wait. The mind behind the beauty is what we're watching right now.
Now here's something I haven't seen in a long time, TJ.
Since the last time you went to a chiropractor? Because that's what it looks like.
Mexican surfboard from Lince Dorado. One of the most painful submission moves in all of wrestling.
Nope. This is... Have you ever heard of the Albanian toe hold?
Stay away from me, TJ.
But Eric, it kind of goes something like, whoop, back to the action, and here we go, Lince with a 2 count.
Leg drop from Lince. In firm control of this match right now.
Oh, they're hugging. They're hugging. How cute is that? Yeah, hugging, all right. I'm back to the thought of maybe Vandal should get a REMI shot after this.
You know, I might be starting to agree with you.
Can I get that in writing?
No, not at all.
And a 2 count again.
Vandal crawling, trying to find solace in the corner,
What? He doesn't even look frazzled.
but instead he finds a knife-edge chop from Lince
I'm telling you,
and
this
a
is
Bronco Buster.
all tactics. He's letting Lince have a false sense of security. Class book. Textbook? Textbook. There we go. Thank you. Textbook ring tactics.
So, ladies and gentlemen, playing the home game, that is TJ Price's prediction of Vandal playing possum and simply trying to lull Lince into a false sense of Bronco Busters.
Yep, all of them.
Again, Vandal with a head of steam. But this time, he gets the jump on Lince. Lince, however, seems prepared, but not quite enough.
Told you so. I told you Vandal knew what he was doing. He was just waiting to strike like a viper.
A 2 count after that huge German suplex out of the top turnbuckle. Vandal now taking a little bit more control in this match. Big body slam on Lince Dorado. Pulling the knee pad down, driving that knee into the skull of Lince. Another 2 count. Lince seeing stars now.
And the crowd's reacting. Were they calling Lince the shorty?
Vandal choking Lince with his wrist tape and then tossing the tape out of the ring before Randy Eller can make the call. Knee to the back. And now a rear chin lock. Vandal slowing the pace of this match down. Clawing at the face of Lince Dorado, seems to be trying to pull that mask off.
Oh, with a guy that's so high energy like Lince, you have to slow him down somehow. I'm surprised he hasn't tried this sooner. Oh, wait, because it's part of the plan. You got to focus here.
Vandal seems pleased with himself. Goes for the cover. Another 2 count. Vandal now arguing with the fans about how fast Randy Eller was counting.
He really shouldn't listen to them. I think he would know 3 better than 2.
Well, that is assuming that Vandal can count.
I think he can.
Shaking the ring with the impact from that Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Again, Vandal seems very pleased with himself.
There are 4 minutes left in the match. 4 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that. These two have been going for 16 minutes. 4 minutes left remaining in this 20-minute time limit brawl. Fans trying to get behind Lince.
I don't know. I think he's out of gas.
Lince holding onto the ropes, stopping that Irish whip from Vandal. This time a reversal.
And what a good combination of moves.
Both men trying to roll through from that Irish whip reversal. Lince coming out on top with a drop kick to the jaw. Vandal again coming in with a head of steam and catching a boot to the face. Lince comes out of the turnbuckle.
That man is wild. He's reckless. How can he keep this up?
I don't know. But it's definitely a pleasure to watch, TJ.
I don't know. I think we should call animal control.
Still on that rabies bit, huh? Enziguri from Lince. Climbing up to the top rope. Big splash off the top. Only a 2 count. How does Vandal keep kicking out?
His shining good looks. That's how.
I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with his talent in the ring. Just throwing that out there.
You'd be surprised.
Spinning heel kick, once again catching Vandal on the jaw. Those shining good looks might not look so good tomorrow, TJ. Lince once again climbing up to the top rope. Vandal once again quick enough to stop him from getting there. Big fireman's carry. And there's the Sweet Dreams. This has got to... Lince kicks out.
In the time that we have been here, Image, I have never seen that happen before.
Got to say, an impressive showing from Vandal, but an impressive showing from Lince as well. I don't even know what to call that except for possibly attempted murder.
Pain. Lots and lots of pain.
You were talking about visiting a chiropractor earlier. Lince might be wanting to make an appointment.
And here we go, Vandal going up.
Vandal now climbing to the top, or apparently the second rope. Not quite the confidence he needs. Slap to the face from Lince. Takes Vandal off his feet. Big Hurricane Rana out of the turnbuckle. And somehow Vandal kicks out again.
is it me, or do these two not look like they're going to stop?
They absolutely do not. Big kick to the chin.
There are 10 seconds left in the match. 10, 9,
Lince able to
8,
the top rope quick.
7, 6, 4, 3,
Big shooting
2,
star press from Lince.
1.
Goes for the cover.
Time's up.
Lince got robbed by the time limit draw.
Textbook tactics, sir. I guarantee
Oh,
you that
come
was the
on,
game
TJ.
plan from the get-go from Vandal.
To get dragged from pillar to post for 20 minutes, that was Vandal's game plan.
He's a tough SOB. Why not?
I'm pretty sure that Vandal would have much rather preferred a win here tonight than a time limit draw.
Maybe he measured his opponent up and said, listen, I'm not going to be able to beat him, but I can tie him. And that's where Vandal's master
As a
tactic-
result of the 20-minute time limit, there is no winner to the match.
and maybe the time limit, maybe. I'm not going to give it the full credit.
The fans chanting for one more minute, wanting these two to finish this match. Vandal, however, seems to be happy with the result.
Well, at least now he'll be able to get that rabies shot, or at least checked out.
Lince disappointed with
A round of applause for both competitors. A round of applause for both competitors in that 20-minute time limit match.
Still a spectacle. Still amazing.
an amazing display of athleticism.
Here at
Two men-
EPW, we have your action. You just saw it. You have your drama. You saw it earlier. And you have your fun, which is what these fans
Before
are
our main event, we have time
experiencing
for
right
one
now.
more raffle. I hope you still have your red tickets. I was just informed there is a $50 gift certificate to Little Caesars still available. And we have our favorite agent Blanca Mackey from State Farm. Remember, you can go to blancaismyagent.com. We'd also like to remind you, after the final match, after the main event, if you'd like your picture in the ring, it is $5. Picture with your favorite wrestler, $10. And
You never know what you might come home with.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got
this next match is scheduled for one fall.
a one-fall
Introducing
match.
first from Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 256 pounds, Mr. 1.9, this is Tarver.
Between Tarver and he's got a microphone. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, you'd better give him that time. Let him talk. Tarver's the man. Respect.
Turn off the music. All I've ever done for the last 11 years is go from town to town, step in every single ring I've ever walked in, go to every gym and train as hard as I possibly could. I've almost broken my neck in a wrestling ring. I got hit by a chair one time so hard in the back of my neck that I was temporarily paralyzed and unconscious for 45 minutes. And the next day happened to be my now 18-year-old daughter's birthday. It was her. Been like, yeah, like Mr. 450. And I stood in front of Headbanger Thrasher. And after we beat each other around this building from pillar to post, brother, we fought month in, month out. And I admitted like a man that I could not beat him because most bad guys don't do that. Well, this isn't just wrestling, this is real. His family was involved because my family was involved. And I stood in front of him and I said, I would like to stand next to you, and he spat in my face.
That's despicable.
And then there's Mr. 450. The Saiyan Prince of Puerto Rico, the future. The last time I had him standing in front of me, looking up at me, not knowing if I was going to end his career or help him up. Instead, I challenged him. I said, where is your Puerto Rican pride? Where is your Latino pride? Where is your brown pride? Do you know what he did? He spat in my face. Is that what you call pride? Is that what you call pride? That's your version of pride? You spit.
Mr. 450 still bringing this fight to Tarver. As I said, there aren't many people who can brawl with a man like Tarver.
Still bringing it back to Tarver.
I'm sorry, what was that? What was that, TJ?
Nothing, Image. Go ahead. You were saying?
Just checking. Tarver has many no... I'm sorry, TJ?
And the crowd is counting with 450.
Tarver tries to get the advantage, but 450 too quick, too powerful. And these fans love seeing Tarver eat a little bit of his own medicine.
I really think some of these guys are confused, including yourself.
Confused in what way, TJ?
You know what way.
Tarver trying to create a little bit of space. If Tarver can get back in control of this match, well, there might be no help in Mr. 450. This is a man who's a career boxer. He used to spar with Mike Tyson. And this man just seems to be bitter and jealous and spiteful.
Oh, seriously, something for royalty. Got it.
Right now, he seems to be getting just what he deserves from Mr. 450, or was until just a few moments ago.
And there we go, doing the nice thing of trying to recalibrate his leg.
That nasty leg whip, we've seen Tarver use that in the past on Thrasher, almost putting Thrasher back up on the shelf, targeting that near career-ending knee injury that took Thrasher out of the wrestling scene for nearly a decade. And now he's using the same tactics on 450. Tarver makes every match he's in personal. Makes every match he's in a fight to the finish. But 450 seems ready for the challenge. Now the two men in a shoving match. Big flying forearm from 450. Kicks to the thigh. Tarver with a huge cross over 450's face. He might have a broken nose, a dislocated jaw. That can knock your teeth out. That can knock you silly. And now standing on 450's ankle. This man is just vicious.
I wouldn't really call it vicious. See, he was kind of benevolent enough to let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, caught a prince by the ankle. Yeah, that works. And 450 is just giving it to Tarver. I think he's finally snapped, Image. We may need to call the paramedics.
Again, giving
and spits in his face
of Tarver once again.
How disgusting.
450 seemed to be looking for a head scissors takeover, didn't quite get it, but takes the legs out from Tarver. And another big kick to the thigh. Those disabling kicks can take the wind right out of you. Tarver reverses the Irish whip. Goes for a big forearm. He catches a back heel kick.
But it looks like 450 isn't done. Good God, somebody stop the match. He's going to kill Tarver. This is completely uncalled for, Image.
Once again, I'd say that Tarver is getting just what he deserves after the matches we've seen him put other men through out here at Enigma Pro Wrestling.
I am appalled, you Philistine. How dare you think like that? Tarver reversal and a big punch. Sends 450 into the corner.
450 once again reeling. All it takes is that one big move from Tarver. And he seems to be back in control of this match, tentatively so, though. Whips 450 to the ropes. Nobody home. Backbrain kick from Mr. 450. Pulling himself up to the top rope. Big crossbody splash. Only a 2 count. Tarver still has enough to kick out.
I told you Tarver's made of hero material. That proves it right there.
He's made of tougher stuff than mortal men, that's for sure. Big kick to the head of Tarver. 450 may have just put a bow on this match.
Did I just see some go from one side of the head to the other? Like, did his foot go
Wait a minute, what is this?
Wait,
What's going on here?
what do you mean what's going on here?
That's a plastic bag, a garbage bag it seems. What are they planning to do here? All right, we got to get security out here. If Tarver is doing what I think he's doing, we got to get somebody to stop this. Senior official Randy Eller helpless to stop. Here come the Guadalupe brothers.
Don't need security when you've got the Guadalupes.
Thankfully, these two men coming to the aid of 450.
You know, I hate to say it like this, but they got to watch out for their own.
Tarver and Ben, just a despicable. What was Tarver planning to do?
He was planning to punch 450 in the face. He was planning to get rid of the Prince of Puerto Rico. Do you need me to continue on? To sleep with the fishes? To no longer make him a loose end? Erase him from the picture?
And you're okay with this?
I am mildly not.
Okay, at least there's that. Broadcasting here from the State Farm Action Zone. You can again follow us at EnigmaProWrestling.com.
You can get us on Facebook,
on Twitter,
on Vimeo,
and of course on